Arnie and Dawn. Now back to the Rob, Arnie, and Dawn Show.
See, I have a rager against this guy because when we first came to town...
Let it go.
No, I won't let it go.
So long.
No, it's not enough for Arnie. It is not enough for Arnie that we came to town, we beat him legitimately. In the ratings, we still beat him. We ran him out of his job.
Oh, God, that's so sad.
We apparently were single-handedly responsible for all of his personal life problems because all he ever had was his identity as this radio host.
God,
all of that, not enough for Arnie.
Jesus,
Nope.
Arnie.
Nope, you don't diss me. We were at a celebrity softball game. When we first got to town.
This is from 1999, then, because that's when we first got to
That's
town.
right.
Were we all there or just you?
No, just me.
Oh, God.
And he was really nice. He was a nice guy. We sat there, had a nice conversation.
That's because we had just gotten here. We weren't a threat yet.
6 months later,
Kicking his ass
fast
already.
forward, I go to a Kings game, and I'm standing there, and I see him walk out of one of the box, and all this smoke comes out from the box.
Allegedly.
Oh, that kind of smoke.
And I go up to him, and I said, "Hey, so-and-so, how you doing?" And he looks at me, and he gives me that look up and down like I'm short or something, like he wants to do something.
Like he's cowboying up on you?
Yeah, and he just walks away from me. He turns his back to me.
Maybe he didn't know who you were. Maybe he thought you were a crazy listener or something and wanted to kick his butt.
Hello, whenever I go out, I'm wearing Rob, Arnie, and Dawn stuff. Especially way back then when we were nobodies. Now that we're huge stars and have 4 million listeners, everybody knows what I look like. So ever since that day, he's given me turmoil. I will do whatever I can just to get under his skin.
Totally inappropriate use of the word turmoil.
Oh, you know what I meant.
That is not correct.
Whatever.
Turmoil. All he did was shun you.
Thank you.
Totally.
He shunned you.
That's it. Big
No,
deal.
he dissed me. And he looked at me like I was short, which means he wants to fight. And he realized he couldn't win the fight, so he turned his back to me and walked away.
And you've won the fight in the ratings. How about that?
I want to destroy him. I want to make him cry.
So that
Arnie.
moment is the genesis of why you continue to hold this grudge against him.
Totally.
Okay.
And there's nothing he could ever do that would ever solve that grudge.
Gosh,
I will hold this
Arnie.
grudge until the day I die.
What if he offered to pay off your back taxes?
I would let him do that, but I still wouldn't like him. I wouldn't crank call his show anymore.
Okay. So did you turn on his show last week with the intent of crank calling him?
No, I just turned on his show to see how horrible he was, and by the way, he hasn't gotten any better.
Stop it.
Thanks for the update.
Jesus.
Yeah, yo. Well, so I decided to call. And oddly enough, phone lines were wide open.
Really?
Yeah.
That
That's
happens,
stunning.
You know, maybe you
And-
called at the right time.
Yeah, anytime during his show.
Between 5:30 and 10.
So I called the show, and I said, yo, man.
No, you stop it.
Hold on. Did you get screened like you do when you call this show?
Nope.
He doesn't even have a screener.
He answered?
He answered. He said, yo, you're on with so-and-so the initial.
So he takes live calls in delay, I assume.
Yeah, well, he was in a commercial break.
Oh.
So he's recording you?
He's doing old school radio.
Oh, wow.
I don't know, by the way, if any of this is interesting to you, but it's our first break back after a week, so just deal with it.
I said, yo, man, what you doing on the radio with a speech impediment?
You did not.
And he goes, who got a speech impediment? And I said, yo, mama got a speech impediment. And I hung up.
Did he play it?
Yes, that was a commercial.
Of course he did. The guy is screaming for what we call a phone bit.
Oh, yeah.
He was thrilled.
Oh, so he comes back and they play, yo, mama's got a speech impediment. And he goes, coward, you hung up on me. Why don't you come down here? If I knew where that radio station was, I was going to go down there. Oh, but it was so funny. I was laughing for the rest of the day.
Down there.
Especially,
It was you.
you can't go down there, period. All radio stations have security,
Yeah.
and especially you. You're on the radio. You can't go. So when you called, you didn't
God.
in any way ever ID yourself as Arnie?
No.
Oh, God.
I think my name was Jamal when I called.
Your mama.
Was that it? Did you call him anymore?
No, I was laughing too hard over that. There's no way I could have pulled off another one.
It's the Rob, Arnie, and Dawn Show. It's the Rob, Arnie, and Dawn Show.